Hi, this is Dr. Jeffery Johnson, and welcome again to our Acts of Fatherhood video series. Today, we will be sharing with you our fourth act of responsible fatherhood. Before I do that, however, let me share with you again, as I have in previous sessions, the framework for our Acts of Fatherhood series, which is the concept that responsible fatherhood can be seen and heard. It can be seen with the naked eye. It can be heard with our ears. Our fourth act of responsible fatherhood that we'd like to emphasize today is the act of honesty. And let's think about that for a moment. What does honesty mean? Honesty means being truthful. It means being truthful with ourselves. It also means being truthful to others. Honesty is always the best policy. But in many instances, there are circumstances that stand in our way from being as open and from being as transparent as we might want to be when it comes to being the best father we can be. Fathers, let's face it, we know when we're coming up short. We know when we're masking whether or not we should have attended a parent-teacher conference. We're masking sometimes when our children ask us what we're thinking and we don't share it with them. And listen, I know there are things that we like to keep to ourselves. But it's very important to have honest conversations with our children, because if we're honest with them, they'll be honest with us. And I know I'm touching up on some, masculinity issues when it comes to men, because men, when they think that when they communicate at a certain level, that somehow they're being soft or maybe it doesn't apply to them. But honesty is an important policy for being a father, whether or not you are parenting to a son or a daughter. It's always the best policy. Honesty is transparency. And I just want us to think about it. If we were to go out and try to make a transaction of some type, say to purchase a home or to even go to the grocery store, and for some reason, the transaction comes up short and our money is affected, you can't tell me that you're not going to require that person be honest. But I think the same is true when it comes to being the best father we can be. As opposed to a transaction, being honest with our children is transformational. It could change their lives. It could also change your life. And so, fathers, I want us to know that honesty is the best practice. It is an act of responsible fatherhood. And when we're honest, just like all the other acts, it can be seen, but more importantly, honesty can be heard. And so I'm counting on you, fathers. Our children are counting on you. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next week when we will continue with our Acts of Fatherhood series. Have a wonderful day.